Hi, I'm Congresswoman Jan Shakowsky. I am just heartbroken over the death of my friend and teacher, Larry Biondi. Larry should go down in history as one of the most effective and fearless and relentless advocates for people with disability, one of which, of course, he was himself. Larry taught me a lot about how to advocate, and it passed over not just on disability rights, but on everything, because Larry would never give up. For 28 years, Larry worked at the Progress Center, the Center for Independent Living in the suburbs of Cook County. And he played a lot of different roles, various advocacy roles. He was the advocacy manager. He also had been started as a community organizer, and he established the home modification program, helping people to be able to stay in their homes. In addition to his work directly at the Progress Center, which was so important, he was also a grassroots organizer. Larry participated in, I'm sure, hundreds of different grassroots events, protests, events, and ADAPT, as many of you know, is really a kick-ass organization, not taking no for an answer. I think perhaps the most dramatic of those had to do with the Americans with Disabilities Act, which Larry played a very important role in getting passed. One of the most important civil rights pieces of legislation that we have in our nation. It was, looked like it was stalled. And so what did Larry do along with ADAPT? He went with a group of people on March 12th, 1990, and they marched from the White House to the Capitol, at which time they abandoned their wheelchairs and all other kinds of assisted equipment and crawled up the stairs of the United States Capitol. What an amazing demonstration. The world noticed that. And the rest is history, because later that year, the Americans with Disabilities Act passed the United States Congress, and it was signed into law. So Larry leaves us this tremendous, tremendous legacy. He meant so much to individuals too. He really helped and counseled so many individual people. It wasn't just public policy. It wasn't just the direct action. It was the kind of people to people work that Larry did. But, you know, he also followed in the footsteps, really, of John Lewis. John Lewis, my late, great colleague in Congress, the great civil rights leader, said and advised people to get in trouble, good trouble. And Larry did that like no one else can do. And so we will all miss him. We will miss his leadership. We will miss his inspiration. But I know that the work will continue to go on. The education program is now being named for him, and there is also the Larry Biondi Fellowship that has been set up by the Progress Center and also Chicago ADAPT. So we will see the legacy of Larry Biondi, a great American hero.